What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Quick video, because I really don't want to spend too much time talking about this, but I've kept you guys in the loop about Chavez Jr. and Badou Jack. That fight is canceled. I also talked about what Chavez Sr. had to say about his son. He thinks his son lacks discipline, and this isn't the sport for him if that's the case. Now, there's a recent article that came out. I want to read some quotes and then give my thoughts on it real quick. Now, Chavez Jr., he got injured in his last fight on PBC with Reyes, and he had to have some kind of shoulder operation or on his hand. And this is what he said. I got heavy after the operation. I went up to 195 pounds, but I was less than 190 pounds once I started camp. I was getting better with the weight. Everything was going well until the injury happened with the heel, and I got a scolding from my dad. I feel bad because I wanted the opportunity to fight for the world championship. Now I have to stay strong, hoping to fight in the first or second week of May. And that's what Chavez said on an interview on Golpe a Golpe. I'm just getting tired of talking about it, honestly. Like, there's so many things. Like I said, I've always admired his father, true grit, true warrior, and it's just disappointing, to be honest, with Chavez Jr. Like, you have the opportunity to keep that name going, the Chavez Jr. name going in boxing, and other people have businesses, maybe a restaurant or something, and you can take over the restaurant, but you have the chance to enhance his legacy through boxing, and I think Chavez is squandering it, to be honest. And him getting up to 200 pounds, that's just ridiculous. I don't even understand how he's squeezing his body down to 160 if that's his rehydration and that's his walk around weight or whatever you want to call it. And this isn't the first time, so it is what it is. The cat's out of the bag. His own father is saying it, so nothing I say is going to be anything new or fresh. His dad said it. He lacks discipline. He admits it by saying he weighed 195, and I put 200 pounds in the title because he probably shaved 5 pounds off of it to make it sound better. But judging from pictures and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if he was over that, over the 200 pounds. And it's just like, this is a guy that was in talks to possibly fight Gennady Golovkin at one point. He was in talks to maybe get a Sergio Martinez rematch, but Sergio retired. But you couldn't even make weight anyway, so that wouldn't have happened. But you're afforded opportunities. These other fighters are waiting in line, like Julian Williams, perfect example. Not really in your division, but he's still a fighter who's constantly waiting. He's a mandatory now for the Charlo brothers belt, and he's waiting. He wants to fight one of the big names. He feels he's ready. Earl Spence, he's ready. He probably would take a bigger challenge than even Chris Algieri. Some guys are ready. They're putting in the work. They've been to the Olympics. They've been in the amateur program, etc. And they're waiting for title shots, waiting for that big fight, waiting for that main event type of fight. And here is Chavez Jr. being handed them based on who his father is and his trainer is, Robert Garcia and stuff. And he's a high-profile athlete. And you get afforded a Badou Jack opportunity. Badou Jack he was like, okay, I'm down to fight Chavez Jr. He was up for the challenge, and you squander it by ballooning up in weight. You're saying it's because of your heel injury, but to me, it just sounds like when there's this much turmoil in the camp, who knows what's going on. And like I said, I'm not trying to outcast him and say he's lying about the heel, but if he's gaining 195 pounds and clearly super big and lacking discipline, I wouldn't be surprised if that's part of the reason you're messing up your heel, because you're not in shape to be doing the stuff that fighters who are training for fights do, like certain exercises. So you might have rolled your ankle or something like that because you're not in shape. Like, I'm not hearing about most other people like Timothy Bradley, who's pretty in shape, guys like Floyd Mayweather. Why am I not hearing about them get injured off of an injury? You just came off of a surgery, now you injured your heel. So to me, I think it's all correlates to him being out of shape and lacking discipline. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of Chavez Jr. What's next? He had an opportunity at a WBC belt, the green belt everyone wants. Now Badou Jack is fighting Lucian Bute. Did an article on my website. Make sure you guys check that out and drop it in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.